as a result of the killing of the World Central Kitchen staff, also ANIRA, which is an American NGO, suspended their work in delivering aid to Gaza. And before that, UNRWA was targeted by the Israelis of saying there are some people who were involved in the October 7 attack, and we're still waiting for the investigation. So practically, three of the vital organizations that providing aid to Gaza either suspended their work or they don't have enough fund to help the people who are starving in Gaza. Some people believe that this actually is a kind of a strategy on behalf of the Israelis to use food as a weapon of war and to prevent Gazans of receiving the aid and therefore forcing them to leave as some kind of strategy by Prime Minister Netanyahu.
So with respect to UNRWA, it's not just the Israeli government that found that there were UNRWA workers that participated in the terrorist attacks. It was UNRWA itself. And I think that's always an important thing to remember. UNRWA itself that actually briefed the United States on its own findings. With respect to UNRWA, it does continue to operate. Obviously, it's faced funding challenges, but you've seen a number of countries who have resumed their funding, and UNRWA is continuing to do important work on the ground now, vital work that we want to see continued. So while they have faced funding challenges, they are continuing to deliver humanitarian assistance inside Gaza, and it's critical that that work continue. Obviously, there are organizations that are going to look at what happened the other day now and be worried about the safety and security of their employees. How could they not be? And so it is why it is incumbent on the government of Israel to institute better measures to give confidence to aid workers that their employee, or to give aid organizations that their employees won't be killed just trying to deliver humanitarian assistance. With respect to the overall policy, look, I can just speak to what the government of Israel has said and what they have done. So they have said they want to see humanitarian assistance come in, and they have allowed humanitarian assistance to come in through Rafah, through Kerem Shalom, through the 96 Gate. They're working with us on this maritime option that we are standing up with the cooperation of other countries in the region. But in all of these circumstances, it has been not enough. It has been too little. It has been plagued in many cases by bureaucratic delays and bureaucratic obstacles that we are continuing to try to work through. But it's kind of the same thing as with respect to it's the same point I'm making with respect to these deaths. Whatever the reason, the amount of humanitarian assistance hasn't gotten in at the levels it should have. The ultimate fact is the fact, which is not enough food, not enough water is getting in right now, and the government of Israel needs to do more to allow it to get in and to facilitate it getting in.